know that verbs are action words or doing words. But apart from these verbs, there are certain verbs which show belonging or possession or a state of having something. These verbs are called have verbs. There are three have verbs: has, have, had. These show possession or belonging. Also, have verbs vary according to the grammatical person, that is whether we are talking in first person, second person or third person. They vary according to time period, that is whether we are talking about past or present, and number, that is whether the subject is singular or plural. Now for this lecture we will restrict ourselves to first person, that is what are the have verbs used for the first person. First person is the person who is speaking. So let us take different examples. I dash a drawing book. Now in this case, I means first person, means the person speaking, and I is singular. So I is singular, there is just one person. A drawing book, it is also present, so present tense. So the have verb used for singular present tense is have. I have a drawing book means I possess a drawing book or a drawing book belongs to me. So this have is showing possession, and the have verb used for singular present is have. So don't get confused when I say the have verb used is have. The have verbs means three have verbs: have, has, had, and have is one among those three. So has, have and had together are also called have verbs, and have is one of those. I have a drawing book. I dash a blank sheet. Now in this case, I once again refers to singular. Dash a blank sheet. Now as we can see, this girl has made a beautiful picture on the sheet. But before she made the picture, the sheet was blank. So it indicates past tense. So it is past, singular, past, and singular past requires had. I had a blank sheet. So the have verb used for singular past first person is had. I had a blank sheet. So with I, for the present tense, I use have, and for the past tense, I use had. Present, past. I have a drawing book, which means I have a drawing book right now. Right now I possess a drawing book. I had a blank sheet, which means I possessed a blank sheet in the past. In the past, I had a blank sheet. We dash a pet dog. We stands for plural. So when there is more than one person, we state we. So it is for plural. Dash a pet dog. What do we want to say? We possess a pet dog. So I need a have verb here. Now, as we can see, the girls are currently possessing the pet dog. So it is about present. The have verb used here is have. We have a pet dog. So for plural, present, the have verb used is have. We have a pet dog. So I have a pet dog. We have a pet dog. So for first person, present tense, for singular as well as plural, the have verb used is have. So we see that it is the same. It does not change with singular or plural number. So for one person as well as more than one person, I use have. We dash a nice holiday last summer. Now we indicates plural and last summer indicates that we are talking about past. So it is past. We dash a nice holiday last summer. So we experienced a nice holiday last summer. Now have verbs do not just show possession or belonging, they also show a state of having something. Now this state of having means something that we experience. So we experienced a nice holiday last summer. So I can use a have verb here. The have verb used here is had. We had a nice holiday last summer. We had a nice holiday last summer. So the have verb used for plural past tense first person is had. So these are the different have verbs used for first person. Now as we can see, for first person, have verbs do not change with number. So they remain the same for singular as well as plural. But they change depending on the time period. For present, it is have. So I have, we have. For past, it is had. I had, we had. So I have a drawing book. We have a pet dog. I had a blank sheet. We had a nice holiday last summer. Now, can you fill in the blank with the correct form of have verb? I dash a lot of homework. Will it be has or have? Now, we know that for first person, we never use has. It is either have or had. Have is for present tense. Had is for past tense. So it will be have. I have a lot of homework. That means I have to undergo or I have to do a lot of homework. I have a lot of homework. We dash a grand dinner yesterday. What will be the correct form of have verb? As we can see, we means plural and yesterday means we are talking about past. So we experienced a grand dinner yesterday. Now this experienced can be denoted using a have verb, and because it is past, first person, the correct verb will be had. We had a grand dinner yesterday. So these are the different forms of have verbs used for first person, that is I or we. As we can see, the form has is not used at all for the first person. It is either have if it is present tense or had if it is past tense. Also, it does not vary according to the number. It is the same for singular and plural. It changes only according to the time period. So you should clearly remember this table to use the have verbs correctly. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.